dropped letter in the office of the president. You could have dropped letter in the office of Trump. And of course, somebody will probably acknowledge it then, okay, letter bye Debbie, yo. It is just procedural. That doesn't mean you have any backing. Because at the end of the day, we have laws, we have rules for these things. Paper competition, tó bá ti lè border around the case tí wọ́n ti treat, tó ti conclude lé lórí. The normal procedure is that, oh, this case has been treated, we found a conclusion to it. If you are still aggrieved about it, there are ways, there are how to go about it. It's just, for example, if you have written a petition or something to maybe a state division and you feel they are not attending to it, or you go to them and they say, there is nothing more to it, go home, and you're not satisfied with it, yes, you can go to higher authorities in that police hierarchy. Any state division or any state commando, they are not investigating it, or they're telling me they've closed the case. Those ones, we call them, and they might review the file, yes, we've closed it based on this, since there's nothing new. And those ones will still tell you, it's been closed, go home. Those are and the same thing, if there's a case in courts, or if a court has decided on a case, if you're not satisfied with it, you don't go to the police. The police cannot, the executive cannot override the judiciary. And you will think this is the kind of thing somebody claiming to be a human rights activist would know. That the police cannot override the courts. The decision of the court can only be reviewed by an higher court of competent jurisdiction, not by the executive, not by the president, not by the governor. We have all these laid down procedures so that we don't give room for unlawful interference with proceedings. But let's assume Yomi ọmọ gbogbo kíní ni ó wà ń bẹ̀ táwọn ọlọ́pàá náà dẹ̀ mọ̀. So téèyàn bá gbé petition wá síwájú yín, as soon as you investigate the petition, tẹ́ bá ní pé this petition is bordering around a case that has been decided upon by the judiciary, you stop and you refer the case. You tell them, you advise them of how to go about it. That, this is your petition. It's on a case 30 rule lelori now. People are in court for this thing. Let's say you don't know, because of course we don't have any centralized database in the system in Nigeria. And once people call your attention to it, that this case, this is the details of these are the details of the case. Once you go through it and to the match, you refer them back. Go back there. Ẹ lọ bá wọn court, ẹ lọ bá liar court, ẹ lọ fún judicial review, ẹ lọ fún appeal, ẹ lọ fún whatever you can go for. Or a petition in Sibomi, the petition is no longer for the police. Láti revisit case ikú Mohbad and bóyá àwọn tó mú fún suspect and the rest, it will still go to the legislative or the judiciary, not to the executive. Because in court executive lè ṣe sí, all executive can do is to still liaise, to still speak back with the judiciary. Now, do you want to have a look at this thing one more time? No, any other power like you overturn decision on court. These are the things police would know. These are the things anybody saying they are into activism and not just radical, infantile radicalism. They would know. So corruption and ọlọ́pàá yẹn, they were able to exploit these people because yes, our petitioners they are corrupt. They have written this petition with malice, with falsehood, with wrong narratives, and they have procured corrupt police officials for themselves to help them carry out their enterprise, to help them carry on with their campaign. So all these things they did. Okay, of course, let's be straight with one thing. None of these people are looking for justice for Mohbad. They're just being vindictive, and at best, they just want to swindle the public. Like, okay, about to get ọlọ́pàá kó arrest one or two. Ẹ máa dáwó sí pé okay with the illusion pé a máa fún yín ní justice. Because at the end of the day, what justice lẹ fẹ́ get? When you're going about winchunting people, going about abducting people, and still doing videos. But one thing tí àwọn ọlọ́pàá máa ṣe pé their trade, it continues to flourish as long as people don't speak up, as long as people stay silent. Nígbà yẹn ni enterprise wọn máa gbèrú sí. They will tell these boys, oh, bó nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ń bí yìí o, ẹ máa just leave it out of the media. Let's not talk about it. We have settled it. Everything ti lọ nìyẹn. And they do it to the next set of people again. Because the next set of corrupt people will come to them and they will still do it to other people again. So there are some things she has said that's going to somebody to jẹ́ pé from the knowledge of nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ń bẹ̀, I can relate with it. But yes, we have corrupt people there. If not that, our own girl is, she went there with the truth. She went there with clear conscience. Irú àwọn nǹkan yẹn náà bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sóhun náà. And because they know she's been loud enough all this while, not to that you can't mess with her anymore. Don't you think it's strategic to release a press release first in Punch few days before strolling into Abuja to ask them what's going on there? Gbogbo àwọn steps yẹn ló wà strategic. You have to make some noise in some places if you want to get some resolution to some issues. So gbogbo yẹn ni àwọn queen ọmọ mo dẹ̀ gbọ́ tó ń sọ pé bóyá wọn náà wá fẹ́ charge spending fún kankan, charge ẹ̀ based on what, àbọ̀ náà ti charge ẹ̀, investigation wo lọ ṣe, evidence wo ló ń tọ́ fẹ́ fi charge ẹ̀, wọn ò charge ẹ̀. I don't think they would have charged him for anything really there.
No, only one charge pé wọ́n let ẹ kó wọ́n san owó dẹ̀ sanwó kankan wípé so it was let go pé gbàtí IG yẹn bínú pé nǹkan tó ń ṣe was not legal, and òun sọ fún wọn pé ó ní case in court already. So she will know, and she said something about jurisdiction, what you said earlier, sir. And Nora Kabiru too touched on it. Pé wọ́n sọ pé wọn ò ní jurisdiction. Only what they can do is investigate and send the report back to Lagos.
Yes, and let them still go ahead
in that aspect, she's actually right. Ó ṣẹlẹ̀. Òun la ṣe sọ pé we didn't speak everything out. The IG was seriously mad, and that was how they were. Even tí Wumi gan ni kan release kan da gbogbo everything padà sí Èkó. So she's right, kò parọ́. Òun la ṣe sọ pé everything is back to normal lánàá. And we're also saying it that tó bá yá, everybody will come out and come and listen to the nonsense táwọn people yìí lọ ń ṣe.
Yeah, because they are taking on this job with the purpose of getting money from àwọn tó bá ti mú. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé kò sí anything no ẹ̀. Àwọn náà kàn fẹ́ make situation yẹn ni wọ́n ti gbéṣẹ́ wá fún wọn. Okay, àìsàn máa bẹ́ẹ̀lì ara yín wọ́n ti sọ pé owó wà ń bẹ̀ lórí social media ìwọ lọ ní o ṣe ìwọ ní spending ìwọ lọ̀rẹ́ Mohbad ọlọ́wọ́ pọ̀ ń bẹ̀ ìwọ níyàwó Mohbad ìwọ ní classic widow níwọ wo kàn ń ṣe normal widow so yẹ kówó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ you know all those sort of things but if you are armed with the right.
policy wọ́n sọ the same thing not for spending wọ́n ló sọ wípé owó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n òun ní spending òun ló ń control kí ni Mohbad wípé owó wà lọ́wọ́ ètò ìwà ètò ìṣòwò ṣe ń jẹ́ spending pé kó wá sanwó wípé kókó owó yẹn sílẹ̀ nǹkan tó wọ́n náà sọ the same thing not for spending.
Yeah, it's crazy that we have that level of rot in our police system. And the truth is that it's not going away anytime soon. Because àwọn wèrè corrupt officers tó wà ní lower level yìí náà, àwọn náà lọ máa grow tó máa fi di ńlá eventually. Even àwọn tó wà lókè inú wọn náà tó ń sá fún àwọn iṣẹ́ ìdọ̀tí yìí, wọn ò sá fún just because ọkàn wọn mọ́, but because of the embarrassment it will bring, especially if it's coming from the right place. Imagine they have tried some of these stupid tactics with Wumi.
Mr. Pẹ̀tà mi ò believe ẹ o. Ìbí inú àwọn tó wà lókè yẹn gan mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀. Wọ́n kàn máa ń rán àwọn kékeré pẹ́ lọ gbà wá kẹ́ tó wá fún mi ń tèmi ni. So àwọn yẹn gan máa sọ pé inú owó tẹ fẹ́ fún àwọn yìí ọ̀gá máa gbà nú ẹ̀.
Get ni òun náà mo sọ mo ní ìmí inú wọn tó speak up. They are not speaking up because ọkàn wọn mọ́. They are speaking up because they don't want the attention tó bá ní pé òkè kí ni ti fẹ́ create embarrassment fún wọn lókè. Because imagine pé wọ́n try rubbish yẹn pẹ̀lú ọmọ mi. Wọ́n bọ́ bóyá fẹ́ sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ lọ detain ẹ̀ eventually tó jáde tó bá sórí social media tó sọ gbó rubbish tó ṣe yẹn.
Ifun ṣe ìrántí pé gbà tí Barrister Kabiru nígbà táwọn sọ pé kán declare wanted tọ́nà sọ pé pé káwọn declare wanted páwọn fẹ́ social media wàhálà pé kí ló nígbà tẹ mọ̀ pé ẹ̀ ń wá tẹ́lẹ̀ get bẹ̀ ṣe máa rí kí ló tẹ̀ declare wanted gbà tẹ́lẹ̀ reach out sáwọn ọ̀nà ni irọ́ o àwọn ò lè declare wanted o pé gbogbo ojú ayé ni ọmọ Wumi náà pé ó máa cause problem lórí social media àwọn ò jẹ́ fẹ́ wàhálà social media.
So embarrassment ẹni mi nu ọ̀nà ń sá fún some of them yes they may not know about these things directly but àwọn underdogs wọn yìí àwọn tó ń ṣe fún wọn they see some of the things they do but because ẹbí táwọn náà ti ń get owó ti ná location iye báyìí ni division báyìí gbọ́dọ̀ mú wá per month or per week and things like that wọ́n máa fojú fo àwọn kan mi dá and for the stupid Yomi Fabiyi that is saying ṣé possible kí ọ́fíìsì IG ní FCID ọ̀dẹ̀ ní Yomi yes ọ́fíìsì ẹ̀ ní but section ni ó ti fi hàn sí ẹ̀ẹ́dì ibẹ̀ yẹn èèyàn tó ẹ̀ẹ́dì FCID wà CP tó ẹ̀ẹ́dì ibẹ̀ wà AIG wà ní in charge ibẹ̀ náà you have people heading there tó jẹ́ pé ọ̀dẹ̀ ní authority láti carry out àwọn operations kankan and even if they don't have the authority tell me how many petitions mélòó ni IG máa wò tó kọ̀ dẹ̀ máa sáyẹ̀nsì tí àwọn tó bá ṣiṣẹ́ lábẹ́ bá sọ pé ọ̀gá this one is good to go ẹ bá sáyẹ̀nsì lè ka lè ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn tọ́dẹ̀ ti sọ story bẹ̀ fún you think the IG will sit down and start reading the your stupid letters ń pòkè o should I give them the go ahead to go ahead with this petition àwọn tó ń ṣe lábẹ́ ló máa summarize ẹ̀ fún it's called executive summary pé okay IG on this petition báyìí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ bá sign ẹ̀ káwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ lè ṣiṣẹ́ lórí ẹ̀ he will sign a whole lot of things and not to say that he signed this one he never did but since you're trying to make a claim pé ẹ̀ ṣó possible kí àwọn FCID ṣiṣẹ́ láìṣe ń pa IG mọ́ ó possible ó dẹ̀ ń ṣe dáadáa nítorí pé èèyàn kan ló wà in charge FCID yẹn.
Mr. Pata ṣé àfihàn pé bọ̀bọ̀ lẹ́gẹ̀ gan is involved under G into this maybe kí òun pariwo ẹ̀ síta because if I feel like he's involved more than what we even talk fún òun ní Yomi lò connection ẹ̀ náà ní Yomi lò.
All we can say at this point is speculation. We don't really have anything to go on with that, any concrete proof on that. If we have a concrete proof, yes, we are hearing things from the grapevine, hearing, okay, ó dà pé ẹni báyìí ló ṣe lé ẹni báyìí ló ṣe lé but ní something a proof we can bring out to do the calling out. So it might be a daunting task to do right now since we don't have something to stand on.
Okay, sir.
Prime Minister Badeshi, and thank you for the response of the Lege calling out. We should know how, and I've always said it on this side. Tí ó bá ti sí proof. Wọ́n wá bọ́ta the same thing táwa náà sọ pé Yomi ń purọ́. Wọ́n wá bọ́ta wọ́n wá sọ nǹkan fún wa, then we start acting on it immediately, or we start joining them in speculating what we don't have evidence for. Is one thing, we don't have any lawyer that will fight such case for us, because Vice Kabir's stand is always, and that is why it looks like, he's a good lawyer. If you don't have evidence for it, no, don't even talk about it. And this is the way to go about things. When he was talking yesterday, gbogbo nǹkan tí Queen sọ, ju tó sọ lọ, ṣá àwọn ò lè sọ ni. If he has experienced such, but because he felt like, well, all those ones, kí ni of every prove. Mani ó ṣẹlẹ̀ náà, mo wà ńbẹ̀ ó ṣẹlẹ̀, tó bá ní kò ṣẹlẹ̀ ńkọ́, how do you prove that? Gbà tí pé you ní picture, ó ní video, ó ní bí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣe lọ, you have a recording or something. That is when you can prove it. And when they say kò ṣẹlẹ̀ náà nìyẹn, how do you now become a stupid lawyer? Máa ja ìjà afọ́jú bíi ti Sanu tá gbọ́dọ̀ dárúkọ. So calling Lege out is, to me, I don't think, I just feel like anybody that wants to call Lege out can call Lege out. But àwọn wí pé wọ́n sọ pé yẹn náà la ṣe ń gbọ́, and a lot of people látìgbà tí kí lorúkọ ẹ ti sọ yẹn, ọmọ success everybody ti ń sọ Lege ni, which ọmọ success tó sọ̀rọ̀ gan ìjọ́ kejì náà ó tún ti ń change nǹkan tó sọ even before now. Kí ni proof tí Queen ní? Tó bá ní proof, òun tó sọ adúrú ọ̀rọ̀ tó yẹn kó gbé proof ẹ̀ jáde. Òun tó lè jókòó kó ru adúrú ẹjọ́ tó rò yẹn níbẹ̀ yẹn lè níyì tó ń wígbó tó kó gbé jáde kó fún one proof. Tó bá ti fún one proof, you can start calling out. She understand, finest. If you not join them in their shenanigans or in their lack of wisdom ways of using the social media.
Tí ó bá ń ṣe
mo kàn gbogbo ẹ̀ kàn sometimes mo kàn wà ibi kìíní yẹn má bínú ó dà ń pè the emotion got better part of me. You are right. Wọ́n ń pe orúkọ ẹ̀ tó kàn jẹyọ pé kí nìkan ti tiẹ̀ nínú ẹ̀. You are right. Kíyàn má lọ jẹ̀bi. You are quite right.
Yomi kò fẹ́ jalè ni. Yomi ti wò ń pé
It might be right, Mr. Feta, it might be right, because ṣe mọ̀ pé Lege àti Ìyábọ̀ náà àwọn náà ní
that's why I call it speculation náà ni gbogbo.
Yeah, ṣe understand, ó lè jẹ́ tòótọ́, but because nobody has the evidence, if anybody have the evidence tó bá bọ́ síta, who be Lege wey dem no go drag am now, ṣe understand. So
tí Yomi bá fẹ́ dára ẹ̀ sọ pé ṣèbí Lege ló mú òun lọ sí kíní kan.
kéèyàn jẹ́ ní fídíò ẹ̀ pé Yomi ló sọ we can start the calling out and everything,
Ó lè ní bọ̀ yẹn, and that people are not seeing through him, or they are allowing their evil, the wickedness in their hearts to becloud their judgment of seeing who Yomi really is. Yomi ò níṣẹ́ lápá, kò lẹ́nìtì now. Last week àbọ̀pá week tóyìn sọ pé àwọn lọ sí location àwọn fẹ́ ṣe fíìmù
tó tún ṣe bánà ó ṣe bánà on the 17 àbí kí ló ṣe bánà tó tún sọ pé òun àwọn ọmọ òun fẹ́ ṣe freedom àbí kí ló lóun fẹ́ ṣe.
So location yẹn ti tán kò ṣe kí bọ̀bọ̀ yìí ò níṣẹ́ ẹni pé kò ní anything tó ń ṣe life ẹ̀ justice ìyẹn tó máa tán life bí ẹ̀mẹrin àbẹ́ márùn lójúmọ́ láti wá bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ support wa kẹ́ fowó sínú NGO. We need to support. We need to take it.
Papiano a sọ̀rọ̀ 5 hours bá ṣe ń bọ́lẹ̀ bá o tún lọ ń tan tiẹ̀ a tún lọ gba owó 3 hours 2 hours kan bẹ̀ a tún ṣẹ́jú pàkópàkó péképéké ṣùgbọ́n ló tún béèrè owó lè ní ìsìn tán ló ní òun fẹ́ fi travel.
ó ń wọ́wọ́ flight wá sí Washington ó ń bọ̀ ní Washington Mr. Pẹ̀tà a máa welcome ẹ̀ ní tó bá ti dé airport.
ẹ̀yin ará US lọ pàdé ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀.
a máa pàdé ẹ̀ because nísìnyí ẹ̀rù Trump ń gba gbogbo àti wọ́n wáyé pé bí Trump ti máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ dájọ́ gbogbo Nàìjíríà láì tẹ̀yà lọ support wèrè.
tí Fawaz bàbá rẹ ní US kí ẹ̀ tẹ̀ bá wa tá lọ kó bá a tá lọ́fà lẹ́sẹ̀.
èmi ò rò pé Yomi lè sọ direct location bí tó ń lọ fún anybody that's one thing I don't believe but no maybe.
ó ń sá kiri ní ìsáǹsá ní fugitive ní.
wọ́n fi pé Washington yẹn ó lè gba kí lorúkọ ẹ lọ kó yẹ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ló máa gbà lọ tó bá tún wá ṣe láì bá wa ni òun tóun gbọ́n tó bá yẹ pé òun lọ dúró lásán nǹkan tó máa ṣe fóun àdúgbòye máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ pọ́n fẹ́ pa òun wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan fóun yẹn ló máa ń bí nínú jù nínú ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀.
host iṣẹ́ mọ́ pẹ́ ní tó bá ti ń tojú bọlé tó ti ń ṣoògùn jù ẹ̀rù máa bà wọ́n máa ń tojú bọlé káàkiri yẹn.
ògùn dà máa ń kó.
even pàtì yẹn mo ní kí ènìyàn burú bá mi gbé ibi tó ti sọ̀rọ̀ pé Ọlọ́run ló máa bá piano bóun dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run nígbà tó kú lẹ́tà yẹn pé òun tó wò dá ṣebí Wumi yẹn náà tún ṣe lọ season 2 níjẹta tó ní kọ́ lọ pé òun wọlé wá òun tètè yá palẹ̀ mọ́ ẹrù tó dé nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe fún òun lọ́wọ́ òun ó tún sọ láìpẹ́ nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe fún òun.
ó sọ lọ́dọ̀
tó sọ pé ìlú ó ń sá kiri o ṣé wọn náà ti mú nǹkan tó ti ṣe ó ti mú àwọn atrocities tó ti commit sílẹ̀ ó ní àkọ́ tó bá fojú òun rí nǹkan tó bá ṣe fún òun.
ó sọ ó ní ìgbádùn rẹ̀ eléyìí tó sọ tó tún lọ tó travel yìí.
àṣẹ láàárọ̀ yìí ni mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé àkọ́ tó bá ṣe fún òun.
ó tún sọ nírọ̀lẹ́ yìí Sátẹ́mì ó tún sọ lọ́dọ̀ Papiano pé wọ́n sọ wípé kí ni ọkàn pé ṣèbí tó pé òun lọ nǹkan tó ń tira tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì pé on the 6 òun wá send lọ́ọ̀yà pé ṣèbí on the 6 wọ́n á ṣẹ̀ sọ pé wọ́n ní kó wá pé so kóun wá lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn kó wá dé òun mọ́lẹ̀ síbẹ̀ tó bá pé Friday ni wọ́n wá bọ́ síta pé àwọn ti dé Yomi wọ́n bẹ̀ o.
tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì tó yẹ pé ó bẹ̀bẹ̀ rà ni kò ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì sílẹ̀ o nígbà pàtàkì ṣe ń sáré tó ń pa ẹ̀ pé òun tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì tóun ti rà sílẹ̀ wọ́n wá dé òun mọ́lẹ̀ wọ́n á ní jẹ́ kóun tẹ̀lé flight òun lọ.
tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì wo tó ń sáré kiri lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ẹjọ́ ó scramble ní ẹjọ́ ẹni tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì ọba lè bá wọn gẹ́ẹ̀tì.
ó tún sọ pé kò sí fún on the 6 báyìí ó tún sọ pé báwo ló ṣe máa jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́jọ́ torí Ọlọ́run.
ó lóun fẹ́ di lọ́ọ̀yà lọ síbẹ̀ ó pé kiri kan lẹ́ni Papiano náà ẹ̀dẹ̀ pé yẹ̀kẹ̀dẹ̀ rẹ̀ náà kìíní ẹ̀ ní finest ẹ̀ ní for now nísìnyìí òun ló ń make platform ẹ̀wà bubbly ló ń sọ pé no you bought the ticket before now I can tell you you bought the lómi pé ẹ̀yin méjèèjì ṣá oṣù kan ló kù wọ́n máa tó wà disgrace.
tó bá ti di ìjà kó gbé déètì tó ra tíkẹ̀tì síta kaba gbé síta gbà torí lè ra tíkẹ̀tì ẹ̀.
Yomi yẹn tiẹ̀ ó máa ń rò pé bóyá àṣírí ẹ̀ bò ó ànímọ̀ wọ́n tọ́ tọ́sí àti tẹ̀lé ẹ káàkiri òun ṣọ online ń ṣe bí wèrè.
And that's another thing people need to know, that no matter, even in the face of provocation, we are still law abiding on this side. We still believe in justice, human rights, and fairness on this side. We could have treated Yomi the same way he treated some of these boys. They could have abducted him. They could have picked him up. But we always believe going through the process, the normal route, the procedure, what the law says. That's why he was being invited in some places to Salon. They could have picked him up, but then at the end of the day, would that not be against what we are standing for? Even though we might enjoy it, we might savor the victory, but deep down in our hearts, we know we're just like these people. We don't follow due process also. When push comes to shove, we're also ready to take shortcuts. But at the end of this thing, that's what should make us be proud of ourselves. That no matter what, we do everything by the law, by the book. That is not what they can say for themselves over there.
I've not said it. Maybe I've not said it enough on this platform. I just want to say thank you to all the team for everything. I was a bit scared yesterday. Honestly, I I was a bit on the edge, you know, even listening to Person, even though it was a comforting thing, but these people wonder more they lamb. But thank you so much to the team. Thank you so much for what you do, Sister Temi. You know, I always thank you. I cannot thank you enough, Mr. Pata, and all the team that we don't know. Thank you so much. Thank you. And you know, and if you really about our you call 1,000 to your answer. I just want to say thank you so much for this platform. Eshe gone.
Yeah, finance, and I will use this opportunity to just say this. I understand how people feel. In fact, nígbà tí sister mi kan chat mi lánàá ní Mr. Peter báwo ṣe náà ṣe put
Kẹ́ má bàa gbé lé mi ní ò jẹ́ kí n chat yín o.
No, kò
Mo
tiẹ̀
mọ̀ pé
ṣe
ẹ máa ń kanra mọ́ mi, ẹ máa kanra. I didn't chat you privately because I didn't know what I mean ìfẹ́ kẹ́ kanra mọ́ mi. I just like kept.
Nígbà yẹn ní tiẹ̀ ní sùúrù wọn ní you people ask Wumi to go àbí you people lend Wumi to the police àbí ó ní bọ́n ṣe put right up yẹn mo kọ̀ rẹ́rìn ni mo ní sí.
nígbà tá a lọ deliver lé wọn lọ́wọ́ ní
plaza. You people yẹn èmi àti Mr. Paita you people pa lọ deliver Wumi sí ọwọ́ àwọn mo kọ̀ rẹ́rìn mo ní see just thank God that she went because gbogbo wa ò lè láìkẹ́ tọ́n bá treat ẹ̀dùn èèbọn ṣe treat àwọn Dàmọ́lá àti spending and these people will do that because wọ́n ti gba owó they will do that nítorí wọ́n ti gba owó and they confirmed it to us that gbogbo báwọn ṣe wá sékòó yẹn táwọn bá róhun náà àwọn máa gbé although òun lè má lọ silent bí àwọn spending àti Dàmọ́lá ṣe lọ o a lè escalate ẹ̀ wá tí a ti ẹ̀ máa escalate ẹ̀ ni kò ṣe pé a lè but then ṣé wọn ti ṣe nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe forgetting the fact that Wumi lọ́mọ lọ́wọ́ and there's nobody with her the truth be told gbogbo kìíní yẹn la rò in fact when I said ṣé Wumi ò ní lọ sí Abuja báyìí it was like a shock to us why ta fi ronú bẹ́ẹ̀ because the way bọ́n ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ bọ́n ṣe ń handle on people yẹn I felt bad gbà tí ò ṣe pé bóyá ó ṣe tí ò jẹ́ ṣe nǹkan kan tá jẹ́ sure pé yes ọmọ yóò ṣe anything fine a mọ̀ pé wọ́n invite ẹ̀ kò sí any invite from anywhere but torí pé o ní ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lọ́rùn you need to go torí pé o ṣe nǹkan kan tó fa ìbẹ̀rù you need to go and following the some of àwọn team Wumi kínní kóun náà gbá wọn kínní yẹn kó gbé everything síta gan kóun náà jọ́nà invite kóun náà lọ police station gan àwọn lọ́ọ́ máa ló kún àwọn lọ́ọ́ máa ló fà sometimes when I hear all of these things ó bá ń break heart mi gan but it seems you people don't even know what you are fighting for if you feel like there's still something hidden anywhere tọmọ Wumi ò ṣe bọ́ síta àbí tí ò ṣe ṣe gbá tí ò ṣe ṣàwò then you don't know what you are fighting for all of those things ni mo rò papọ̀ àbí la rò papọ̀ pókè Wumi needs to go kò ní nǹkan kan tó ń hide I heard it before tọ́ni kí Wumi náà drop 3 seconds video àbí video yẹn now kó jẹ́ kí everybody rí now kí ló ń hide nínú video náà video tí ò tiẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ó ṣì exist lórí fóònù tó ti kó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ láti gbà wò he doesn't even have the video. So all of these things, when we think about, well, that was what I was just thinking that, okay, on Yomi jẹ́ ń pariwo kiri pé wọ́n pè zone 2 kò lọ, wọ́n invite zone 2 kò lọ, wọ́n invite this the same zone 2 tó ti lọ report Yomi, tí Yomi sá lọ. Tó bá invite zone 2 tí kò lọ, ṣó tún ṣì máa wọnú zone 2 yẹn láti lọ kọ arrest warrant pé kán bóun pè Yomi, ní pé òun nídìí Yomi káwọn jọ ṣe face to face pé kó wá bóun sọ̀rọ̀. But gbogbo wa ò lè ronú bákan náà àwọn kan like action kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ bóyá ń lọ and me I don't feel good when I hear people supporting Wumi having another thought like wetin be the thing gan make dem let us know àbí kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan okay girl o ní nǹkan kan tó tọ́jú pamọ́ o jẹ́ pa ọkọ ẹ̀ you need to go to Abuja. Àwọn èèyàn ló wà ńbẹ̀ nígbà tí Terry ń pariwo pé wọ́n send invite sí bí a mo pé lọ wo inú inbox ẹ̀ tó bá rí you will go because you are not hiding anything tó bá yẹ pé business page ẹ gan lọ send ẹ sí tó bá rí you will go tá bá confirm ẹ pé authentic ni because ó pa ọkọ ẹ. So when people say kí ló dé tán jẹ́ color is it true that she went there why did she go there kí ló lọ ṣe ń bẹ̀ mo pé they play. At the end of it ọlọ́mọ àyíká rí láburú náà àwọn náà lọ máa ní kí làwọn tí mi wá ń ṣe àwọn ọ̀ṣẹ́ kankan kí ló dé tán jẹ́ kán ṣe báyẹn fọ́mọ́ mi ṣe bọ́ sọ you just everybody say it the way they see it. What I wish is that easy everybody ṣe máa ń rò lọ́nline pé okay wọ́n ṣe máa ṣe immediately ní ó yá kan lọ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. The same Nigeria tí gbogbo wa kúrò ńbẹ̀ tá jẹ́ mọ̀ how we left things. Tó bá máa ṣe nǹkan bá àwọn máa oríṣiríṣiríṣiríṣiríṣi delay máa fà bí ìgbín ni. A lot of time táwọn èèyàn bá ń type síbi ẹ jẹ́ kó ṣe news ẹ jẹ́ kó petition ẹ jẹ́ kó ṣe kíní ọ̀hánà ó máa ń dùn mí pé gbogbo kíní yìí láti put in place but bó ṣe ń fà bí ìgbín yìí náà ló ń fà bí ìgbín kí lẹ́nibọ̀dì jẹ́ máa ṣe sí.
And because àwọn òde ní owó àpà láti lọ ná láti fi ṣe short
yeah God bless you sir thank you. Àlówó máa tí pípẹ́ sáré bá wa gbé pépà yìí wọlé kó wọlé bó ṣe yẹ kó wọlé ni kò ṣe pé ẹ gba owó tẹ tó sign àbí ẹ gba owó kẹ tó stamp ẹ because ṣe nǹkan tó hide tán máa fún wọn lówó bribe kan tó ṣe right wa ni agbéwọlé tó bá ti débẹ̀ ẹ bá wa stamp ẹ. Wọ́n gba àwọn ẹ fún wọn lówó tó bá ti fún wọn lówó no person dey no person ẹ fún wọn lówó we don't have such money. It might be slow, but then the end of it is results and a good result. Bribing and corruption gan bàlúwa jẹ́ àwa ò jẹ́ ní lórí ẹ̀ kò ṣe pé àlówó yẹn if we ask people go they go drop am we go pay am we go put am but we are not doing that. Tówó ò bá ní jẹ́ kán ṣe then they should leave it. Gbogbo wọn bèrè ó lọ́wọ́ spending ṣe ni wọ́n ṣe lọ́dọ̀ Wumi náà ni but it was like I was like no for what fún kíni. Tán jẹ́ tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sọ pé kí ló dé tán make call kí ló dé tán ṣe tán tún gbọ̀n pẹ̀pẹ̀pẹ̀pẹ̀ yes sir ẹ má bọ̀ sir yes sir ó yá come inside sir. Ẹ wo we don't just wan go too deep I know just wan talk but then ọmọ mi was treated well. With kini ni kò ṣe pé kini àwa we know yes nǹkan tó ń sọ táwọn yẹn ń sọ all right pé wọ́n parọ́ but way was cleared for us no be say fumble.
tí Liam pèsè fún CP say one.
What are you talking about? I don't want to hug you. Bó ṣe kọ́kọ́ débẹ̀ tó rí pé ọmọ kékeré máa ń mọwọ́ sọ kò kí wọn kò ṣe anything nípa fẹ́ máa lọ ó kí wọn grandpa bye 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 ló kí gbogbo wọn. Wọ́n tún sọ pé kó tọ́jú ọmọ yẹn o take care of that boy o very smart boy very so ọmọ kékeré ló máa pè but then ọmọ kékeré ò ọmọ kékeré náà ọgbọ ọbẹ ó kọ́kọ́ wo gbogbo wọn kò kí anybody pẹjọ yá kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ èmi lọkọ ìyá mi na me be the husband adéyẹ ẹgbẹ́ wa ẹ̀jẹ̀ kan má bọ̀ wá kékeré lábẹ́rẹ́ ọmọ mi kéré o kò ń ṣe mímí
wọn ní pé lọ
kò ń ṣe mímí fàdíyẹ o ọmọ kan bí 100
boy
bí 100 ni o so it's just so sad sha I really wish ọwọ́ tẹ Yomi I'm saying it again mo jẹ́ ń sọ níta gbangba ni ọwọ́ jẹ́ máa tẹ̀ ẹ́ tó bá kúrò ńbẹ̀ yẹn lọ ẹni bí ọwọ́ máa tẹ̀ ẹ́ wọ́n sọ fún ẹni ó ti pé ìlú òyìnbó wà ń lo òyìnbó nǹkan tí wọ́n náà ṣe pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ló fẹ́ lọ sá pamọ́ sí òtí tọ̀ sígò.
Ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan tí mò ń rò àwọn ọlọ́pàá tó ń fún lọ́wọ́ yẹn gan àwọn yẹn gan ò fẹ́ káṣírí àwọn tú ni wọ́n ṣe mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ fún lọ́wọ́.
wọ́n ṣe fún lọ́wọ́ pé kó sá lọ yẹ ẹ̀ God bless you. Kó tó bá mu ó máa sọ gbogbo
àṣírí àwọn àtú yẹ.
ọmọ pé Yomi ò lè hold ẹ̀ òun náà ṣe já sí pé wo ọmọbìnrin yẹn ti wálé ní o ti wá ó ti wá tẹ̀wé o wọ́n dẹ̀ ti ní kó ṣiṣẹ́ lórí ẹ̀ o tètè kálẹ̀ o. immediate alákìtì lọ́ní kan fi ṣiṣẹ́ lórí ẹ̀.
Yomi Èkó dùn má bọ̀ lé.
ó tí o Mr. Pata White House là ń lọ ilé funfun kẹ́nẹ́nẹ́ Trump la fẹ́ bá ṣe meeting báyìí o justice for Mohbad in the White House ló kú báyìí o White House ni o ibẹ̀ ni presidency ṣé nǹkan presidency ni Yomi bá dì o presidency ló dẹkùn báyìí o.
olóbùkún bá bọ́ ókè owó ṣe dúró kí lẹ́gẹ́ wá gbálẹ̀ òun bá presidency ṣiṣẹ́ ò jẹ́ ń sá fún Wùmí lásán Wùmí báwo Wùmí lẹ́ẹ̀lẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀.
bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ nǹkan tí Yomi ṣe é sìn ṣé àwọn polisi ní everybody believe pé Trump ló ń dẹ́rù bà Mr. President Nàìjíríà ń sìn so ó tún lọ sí president ti Amẹ́ríkà pé wàá bá mi dín pẹ̀lú presidency tìyẹn ó ti ambush ni.
ẹ̀wọ̀n kò tà á fún ni ó jẹ́ ń gbé politics wọ̀ ó ń gbé election wọ̀ ó ń gbé wọ́n fẹ́ bàjọba yín jẹ́ Tinubu ìyẹn ló tiẹ̀ ń bí mi nú ṣé àwọn Eniola Badmus àwọn tó ń ṣe gbogbo àwọn ambassador gba àwọn tó ti fún ní ránkì nínú àwọn celebrity ṣé wọ́n ní láti ṣe gbogbo òṣì kan tó débẹ̀ ni because mo mọ̀ pé position Yomi ń wá ó ń try láti sọ fún ọ̀pọ̀ òun lérò àwọn celebrity làwọn.
Kò débẹ̀ wọn ò rí tí ẹ rò àwọn Paperiano ló ń lo gbòsàkámàjẹ yẹn fún àwọn tó kọ́
débẹ̀ mo ní ó ń try láti débẹ̀ pé kọ́ máa kọ́ rí òun pé celebrity pé àwọn celebrity làwọn kan rí òun ó fẹ́ try láti kọ́ọ̀sì kankan tó máa fi notice òun attention ló ń wà.
àwọn Paperiano tọpọlọ wọn dọ́ta tọpọlọ wọn ti kú dànù bí eégún tó léwé rẹ̀.
Mr. Pata Ọlọ́run ṣé tòótọ́ ṣé ọkọ ìwọ yẹn ó dọ́ta bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àbí ó pretend because ṣé mo kọ́kọ́ máa ń sọ fún ìgbà mi máa ń sọ fún mi are you really foolish or you are pretending to be one òyìnbó yẹn mo fẹ́ sọ fún Fabiyi ní pé is it really foolish or is it pretending to be one Mr. Pata.
At the end of the day, if you're pretending to be foolish, in a way you're foolish. Because why would you be pretending to be foolish? You can pretend, you can be smart and catch foolishness. But if you now say, oh, you want to be foolish to catch foolishness or to do anything, it means you are foolish going that route too. Because otherwise, it's right there in your face. Yomi is lying to you and is there. Ó tiẹ̀ tó wá bọ́ síbẹ̀ pé kan tó jẹ́ pé scientific tó jẹ́ pé àwọn scientific platform ti get here ó tún sáré gbé mọ́ra pé òun scientific platform mọ̀ pé inú àtún dùn bẹ́ẹ̀. So tell me it's not foolish. Tell me it's not stupid. Tell me that's not the point he's supposed to call Yomi out. Stop it. Nǹkan ọ̀rọ̀ ajé ẹ̀ ní kó wá ṣe ń bì yìí má gbèmí mọ́ra bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé mo ò mọ rubbish tó ń ṣe. That's when he would have called him out. But no. Òun lè fi pé òun fi ń spite àwọn èèyàn ni òun fi ń spite àwọn táwọn jọ ń bára wọn jà ń bẹ̀ yẹn àbí nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. But at the end of the day, it is foolishness. Because there's no way you can talk about the foolishness and stupidity of Yomi and they will not mention Paperiano in the middle of it. So, if he's not outrightly stupid, then he's stupid by kilotimpo, you know. What's the word? By
association. By association.
Exactly, by association. He's stupid by association. Ó fẹ́ bàjọba jẹ́ àwọn and I'm loyal to this government. Kí ni gbogbo yẹn ní ṣe? Kí ni ikú Mohbad ní ṣe pẹ̀lú government?
Ó ti ń gbé kúrò nínú 3 seconds ní tó ti sọ pé ìjọba aṣíwájú ẹ̀kọ́ ti ń gbé kúrò ní 3 seconds ó ti ń bọ́ sí ìjọba aṣíwájú báyìí. Wọ́n fẹ́ dojú ìjọba yẹn bolẹ̀ àmì ìdẹ̀ nígbà. Ẹjọ́ ṣé ìjọba bàbá ńlá bàbá ẹ̀ ni?
At the end of the day, wọ́n ligbon because until the middle of the river iwájú ò ṣe ń lọ ẹ̀yìn ò ṣe ń padà sí fún wọn they would rather sink in that river than àkọ́ wá bọ́ síta kọ́ wá náà pé ẹjọ́ ẹgbẹ́ wa jáde no wọn ò lè ṣe yẹn o gbogbo lot wọn yẹn they would rather sink sáàrin ọ̀dọ̀ yẹn pé sẹ́ẹ̀ àlíjáde níbi tàwa yìí àmà tátán síbi ni because kò sí nǹkan tó máa mú jáde ńbẹ̀ so kí ló fẹ́ wá ṣó kí ló fẹ́ wá fi yan gọ́ǹta so better kó perish sínú river yẹn and that's what they are planning to do and that's why they will keep coming every day otherwise tell me what is Papariano doing for a living other than sitting on this issue and collecting kickbacks tell me what is he doing for a living kí ni Papariano ń ṣe for a living nothing justice for Mohbad occupation ẹ ebi tó ti ń jẹ ebi tó ti ń mu nìyẹn so tell me he's not getting something from this he's getting a whole lot stuff from it táwa lè bá mọ̀ tó lè máa òkun sí wa tell me he's not getting kickback from Yomi of course he's getting from Yomi gbogbo olórí ẹbí náà get bo kickback yẹ nígbà tí àwọn tó dẹ̀ ń dáwó dẹ̀ wọ́n pé kò lè máa lọ báyìí mọ́ lòun náà ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ sọ pé òun lajú òun he was enjoying it then too ẹ jẹ́ ká fún Yomi ní support Yomi ló lè fún wa ní justice yìí bàbá ti fẹ́ẹ̀lì àwọn Yomi nìkan ni ò lè fẹ́ẹ̀lì àwọn ó ń gba owó ó ń gba pàṣẹ lórí gbogbo owó tó bá dá and he was fine with it the same thing ni ìgbà tí Papariano gbé yìí and tó bá tún lò yẹn tán Yomi will move to another platform ẹ wo platform tí Yomi ti move tó ti gbó ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti Kudi ó ṣe Kudi ó ṣe dọ́dọ̀ Jokem ó ṣe ti Jokem tó ṣe dọ́dọ̀ Kàrímọ́ ó ṣe ti Kàrímọ́ tán ó ṣe dọ́dọ̀ Láti ó gbé Láti jùlẹ̀ bí aṣọ tó gbó ó bọ́ sọ́dọ̀ Papariano. This guy will keep going from platform to swindle people, to defraud people. This is all he has known for all his life. How to follow shortcuts, how to look for cheap money. He's living from hand to mouth. Ó kọ́lé kò lè gbénú ilé ẹ̀, ó bímọ kò lè tọ́mọ. Tell me irú ayé wo ni Yomi wá yẹn? At the end of the day tó bá jẹ́ ẹni tó ní little decency inú ni Yomi pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ti ṣe líláyé yìí o bóyá ti dójú tira tó ti dójú ti àwọn family ẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ ẹni tó yìí ní rònú kékeré ní decency ṣe ló yẹ kó lọ donate ara ẹ̀ fún fish pond nípa ẹ̀ tí ẹ̀ fi mí fìdí ẹja at least let it be.
Mr. Paita kí ló ń ṣe jẹ́ fish pond lẹ máa fi ń wé all the time.
ẹ máa lọ́ra lára ni àwọn ẹja máa dẹ̀ jẹ́ wá sọ.
mo ti fẹ́ sọ mo dẹ̀ mọ́ pẹ̀ sí máa sọnù statement yín lálẹ́.
At least kó tiẹ̀ contribute something to the society pókè o àwọn èèyàn kan ló ṣáà máa jẹja tí ó jẹ òun yìí o. But Yomi ò mind o ẹni tó sọ pé refurbish ògo gan kọ́ bá òun gbé òun fẹ́ lò bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ sọ fún mi irú ayé tìyẹn wá òun mọ̀pọ̀ ti gbogbo òun lọ kọ́ tiẹ̀ bá òun refurbish ẹ̀ padà òun máa lò bẹ́ẹ̀ kíní kan ẹ ti mọ̀ pé ó ti tán fẹ́lẹ́ yìí he's just living on borrowed glory borrowed life borrowed time. àwọn akíkanjú níṣáájú tó bá ti hùwà tí ó jẹ́ pé ìwà tí ò bójú mu tí ò tiẹ̀ tó rùwà tí Yomi ń hù yìí ọmọ àlọ́ ń gbógun jẹ nìyí ọmọ àwọlé àná lọ sígbáwò wọn lọ nìyẹn pé kú yájẹ̀sí lọ Yomi ò mind o ẹ fi òun ṣe ẹ̀sìn kò mind is ready fún gbogbo ẹ̀sìn yẹn nǹkan tó mọ̀ all his life nìyẹn nǹkan tó yẹ máa dàbẹ́ páwọn ẹ̀sìn mi ò lè ká lára òkú ẹ̀ kéré ọmọ fẹ́ẹ́ fi ṣe kò lè ká lára is used to that is used to being ridiculed kò lẹ́nìthing good going for him. Ẹ̀rí tó pè ní charlatan tí ò túmọ̀ tó ní chatalan lòun ọ̀nà ọ̀pọ̀ òun chatalan ọ̀pọ̀ òun kìíní kan kò mọ̀ lára kò mọ̀ alára má mọ̀ yà ni.
ṣùgbọ́n bí báyìí.
Mr. Peter mi tí mẹni tí ò ní tìjú tó Yomi ní ayé tí mo ti wáyé ọ̀bẹ yẹn ò ní tìjú rárá.
oṣù wa bí òsíndì sẹ́ni wàá máa lọ ni ó tẹ̀ tó kí wàá lọ sùn náà.
rárá o ẹ má tí ì lọ o ẹ má tí ì lọ.
Mr. Peter tó bá tún ti lórúkọ mi fún Mr. Cindy Olúwa Cindy mo tún gbọ́ yẹn léni Olúwa Cindy mo tún gbọ́ báyìí.
Olúwa Cindy.
àwa lẹ ń ṣọ́ kiri ni.
ó ga ìfẹ́ yẹn wù mí àwọn tí tẹ́ bá sọ bí tẹ́ ti ṣe mí ní fi ń lọ́rùn lẹ̀ bí tẹ́ ti ṣe kíní yẹn.
ẹ bá wọ̀rẹ́ ẹ máa sọ tí yín lọ.
Yomi ayé òun anybody o ayé òun ajá gan kò sájá tó fẹ́ live ro life tí Yomi live yẹn even àwọn ajá gan tẹ bá rí wọn máa tọ́jú egungun pamọ́ síbì kan tí òbí tílẹ̀ bá ti dá wọn padà síbẹ̀ wọn lọ gbé yẹn pé yá ká tiẹ̀ máa rí kan lálọ Yomi ò ní savings kò lẹ́nìtìn it's living from hand to mouth beg on social media go back home to buy lunch or dinner. Beg on social media, go and buy plane tickets. Beg on social media, go and buy singlets. Hand to mouth, don't live. It's as miserable as they come. For a man, for ọkùnrin, kó máa live through life yẹn, kó dẹ̀ tún máa jáde síta pé ìwọ public figure, ìwọ celebrity, ìwọ activist, ìwọ kìnìkan. It is this, and I think there is what's the thing? One of these days, the Bani time, that press release of Yomi, kéèyàn really describe who Yomi dáadáa. Only this man will vaingloriously come out and say this, with vanity coming out to say stuff. Tó máa rò bóyá máa bring òun ní glory and things like that, but then everything is vanity because gbogbo nǹkan tó stand fún yìí, it is nothing. It's a direct contradiction. Fún nǹkan tó ń pera his actions, they are in direct contradiction of his person. All he wants to do is be in the middle of a center of attention. I'm sure tí Yomi bá ní spare time yàtọ̀ sí tó bá ti kúrò lórí TikTok, all he's thinking about ni pé kí nǹkankan dẹ̀ dédé ṣẹlẹ̀ kó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé presidency máa rántí Yomi, wọ́n á dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sọ pé Yomi is the activist of the year, Yomi is the celebrity of the year. Ẹ mọ̀ bí kéèyàn díjú ẹ̀ kó kẹ́sẹ̀ sórí bẹ́ẹ̀dì kó máa mi ẹsẹ̀ kó máa wo ceiling pókè o tó bá máa fi dàárọ̀ la kí ẹ báyìí wà nù bank account òun. You know those kind of fantasies. Yomi is living in a fantasy world. World tó jẹ́ pé òun ló máa jẹ́ the best thing to happen to Nigeria after independence. Irú life tí Yomi live nìyẹn, irú life tó kún lórí ẹ̀ nìyẹn, tó yẹ pé tó bá ti bọ́ síta á máa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé ṣé ẹ̀ mọ̀ mi ni èmi tí mo tó báyìí èmi tí mo dà báyìí, but in real life òun tọrọ jẹ́ ni.
Mr. Fata ní odidi NGO mi odidi foundation mi ni mo gbélé odidi.
Odidi kí ni foundation ẹ tí ò ní anything to it yàtọ̀ kò ní $1 nínú káwọn Joseph Mohbad tó ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní fowó síbẹ̀ láwọn those stupid lots. Ìwọ kan fúnra ò ní anything nínú.
owó wọn kọ́ ló fi ṣe registration ẹ̀ ni ṣó register tó fi wọ Justice for Mohbad ni.
Imagine
bóun lóògùn tóun àta African TV bí kankan náà lòun African wèrè yẹn náà àwọn olórí burúkú dídì yẹn.
Èèyàn bá sọ pé kéèyàn jókòó tọ̀rọ̀ Yomi, you can talk about Yomi for a whole week and not get tired or not mince words. But ṣó máa dùn Yomi àbí ṣé Yomi ṣó máa rí as a big deal? Yomi ò rí as a big deal because at the end of the day ó mọ̀ kóhun lẹ́ ń describe ṣé ló fẹ́ bá yín jà lé lórí fún.
ọ̀rọ̀ ò kí ń dùn ún.
Òṣùpọ̀ parọ́ mọ́ òun.
bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ́lé ni ó máa padà bọ́ta lọ́la àtúnṣe mi ọ̀rọ̀ ò ń dùn ún.
Nígbà tó wọ́n pe ẹ̀ parọ́ mọ́ òun kò lè dispute ẹ̀ náà. Wọ́n bá parọ́ mọ́ yàn lè máa sọ pé irọ́ ó dẹ̀ bu mi èébú ni o ó ń try láti ra àràbù fóun ni o àràbù ò lára fún. Ẹni tó rókò ẹ̀rí lókò ẹ̀ ṣí kinní ṣàràbù nìyẹn ni.
ìwọ bò lẹ́yìn tún lọ ìbá ìtorí Ọlọ́run.
No, mo kàn ń fọ̀rọ̀ wéra wọn ni.
àwọn lẹ́nu wéra wọn jàre.
nǹkan tó jọra la fi ń wéra wọn náà.
bẹ̀rẹ̀ o wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ yẹn lọ́wọ́ tí wọ́n máa ti nà.
Nǹkan tó jọra la fi ń yẹn. Wọ́n ní kó ojú kónkóló báyìí ó ti sá wọlé ó súnkì.
Tí ò sí nínú winter àwa tá a wà ní winter gan.
Mr. Fada. Máa onígbà winter ni.
Tuntun wá kí wọlé ni.
Oyè mi ò ṣe máa bá onígbà winter ni kí wọ́n from the look of.
Àbátẹ̀ wá excuse pé wọ́n bá excuse ẹ̀. Wọ́n bá excuse ẹ̀ pé bóyá òtútù yẹn ló jẹ́ kó sá wọlé.
Ló súnkì tí gbogbo ẹ̀ wọlé dànù pé
Okay. Mo fẹ́ wo ni bóyá kí lè máa wà ní lookout ní kí máa wò.
Tọ́wọ́ bá ba ìgbín akọ̀ra kórí wọlé ní ṣọ́rọ́ sòrò ó ti òtútù wá lè.
Ó máa yọ wọ́rọ́.
Ẹ lọ find out tí finance tó bá ti tó gbà winter ẹ lọ find out.
Ọ̀dà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ṣe kì í ọlọ́run.
Ọ̀dọ́lẹ̀ àkọ́tẹ́ sọ yẹn máa wà ní lookout máa wò náà. Má ṣe investigation.
Má ṣe assignment ni màá wò.
Mo fẹ́ ṣe investigation ní ìdọ́wọ́ pé time winter bóyá máa ń kó wọlé tòótọ́. Bóyá máa ń stretch yàtọ̀ síra wọn.
Kásídì my crush ẹ kújọ́ mẹ́ta o.
Problem nǹkan tẹ dálẹ̀ ẹ yanjú ẹ̀ tí.
Ẹ kalẹ́ máa ẹ kújọ́ mẹ́ta.
Mo wo fídíò kan lórí TikTok bọ́mọ ẹ ṣe wá sunkún bá bàbá ìdán sáré bọ̀ láti ta nínú òtútù burúkú ní pé òun ò lè fíìlì bọ́ọ̀sì òun bàbá ẹ̀ ní it's winter. I can't feel anything there. Ogun ẹ̀ ti ra mọ́ lábẹ́. Tẹ̀bí tó bá ti yẹ pé bóyá abroad nìyẹn ti ṣẹlẹ̀ àmà ní ọmọ success ìwọ náà máa excuse ẹ bóyá kò sí ìdí múdù pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ní ọdún pé winter la wà kíní ti kórí wọlé ńgbà ẹ ni tó bá fi máa fẹnu pè jáde fún ó ṣe áyìtọ́ ọmọ ọ̀ka ẹ̀.
Ó máa láti pèsè fún náà ni kó tó ṣe attention. Ó máa láti pèsè náà ni.
At least áyìtọ́ ọmọ ọ̀ka ẹ̀ kó má nèjì ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà.
Ó máa sá ṣe mọ bí ayé ìgbà yẹn àwọn cousins mi tó máa ń ṣe kite wọ́n á sọ pé sá ó máa sá
wálé ó máa fà
Yomi ayé ẹ ti finish o. Nothing remain o.
Ẹ fi Yomi sílẹ̀ ẹjọ́ kó máa bá láìfo ẹ̀ yìí lọ at the end of the day àmọ́ ibi tí Yomi máa gbẹ̀yìn ayé ẹ̀sìn wọn pé rédèrèdè ló ń gbẹ̀yìn rí òṣùpá kan tó máa gbẹ̀yìn ayé Yomi nìyẹn.
Ìyẹn ti di dandan ìyẹn ti sátẹ̀ di dandan ìyẹn ti sátẹ̀ di dandan ìyẹn ti sátẹ̀ nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ òun máa láyọ̀ lórí ẹ̀ tó dà yẹn dẹ̀ máa last ẹkún ẹ̀rín tó ń rí sí yìí ẹkún ni fún lọ́la ìyẹn ti sátẹ̀.
Bínú o mo ní motive mi pẹ̀lú ọmọ ẹ̀yẹn o olórí burúkú ni Grace náà o gọmi ọkùnrin kò lè má bá mi fi ọmọ mi ṣe orí burúkú báyẹn kiri o olórí burúkú.
Sátẹ́mì Grace ò gbádùn Sátẹ́mì ẹ̀ẹ́dìjọ́ tó ń
bí ìyá ọkọ ẹ̀ náà bá tún ti fún lówó òun náà support orí burúkú tọkọ ẹ̀ ń ṣe díẹ̀díẹ̀ o.
Ẹ rántí mímọ̀ bí ẹríjọ́ kan tí kìíní play èèyàn burú wọ́n play recording kan bí à ń gbọ́ live tí Grace tọmọ ẹ̀ pé tó ń sọ pé kó sọ fún pé òun fẹ́ wá sọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ so Grace gan ó tún fẹ́ kọ́ ọmọ yẹn wá sọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ wá sọ pé I'm doing justice I'm doing justice for Mohbad you remember Grace dẹ̀ ń sọ fún bẹ́ẹ̀ pé ó fẹ́ kó wá sọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ so she knows ìyá yẹn mo sì rò pé ìyá yẹn kò lè gbọ́ràn irọ́ ni wọ́n pa tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní pé òun mọ̀ọ́kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ l'Ábùjá ń jọ yẹn táwọn nàlá.
Olórí burúkú ló máa kó sọ́wọ́
ẹrú Yomi. Finance that Abuja o God bless you ó mọ̀ pa mo tún sọ pé ó mọ̀ pa in fact òun gan ni mo sẹ́ǹsì pé ó pé wọ́n ti pe òun o pé wọ́n ti ń pọ ọlọ́pàá pọ́n fẹ́ wá gbé ọmọ o pé kó gbé kúrò kóhun tó dé o Grace wà ń bẹ́ẹ̀ gbà táwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn débẹ̀ náà ó jẹ́ tó wáyé pé yóò tí ò mọ̀ ṣé kò yẹ kó sọ fọlọ́pàá yẹn pé ọmọ yẹn gangan lòún wá gbà ọmọ tó ń wá yẹn lòún fẹ́ wá gbà lọ́wọ́ òun nìyá ẹ̀ ó dúró síbẹ̀ báyìí ní táwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn fi lọ kó tó sọ kí Yomi tó sọ fún pé ibi báyìí lòún tọ́jú ọmọ sí ẹ wá ní kò mọ̀ bóun náà ṣe láwọn ọlọ́pàá báyìí ó dúró ló dákẹ́ bí ẹ tó fẹ́ wọ mọ́tò bus stop ń bẹ̀ ó pretend náà pé kò mọ Yomi rí.
mo fi pé ó fi ọmọ yẹn fi gbowó obtain owó lọ́wọ́ Yomi so she's in the known. á gbójú sẹ́gbẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ tí kì í
nǹkan tó ń gbówó wá fún ààrẹ o tó bá ní ìdòwò nǹkan tó máa fi fún ẹ lówó rẹ o even that journey ọjọ́ rìn ni bóyá ó kó
ọjọ́ rìn ni but that was a coincidence why would you be in that vicinity in that Abuja yes wọ́n jọ ṣe ni.
ọmọ akọ́ máa wà àwọn èèyàn pé ẹ wò ó ní o the way me I dey reason.
I think we just got emotional yes gẹ́yìn nǹkan tí mo gbọ́ yẹn tó sọ fún wọn tó mọ̀ pé wọ́n tó sọ pé everybody pariwo pé kò fi lọ gba ọmọ ẹ lójú títì o tún wá ń pè é kò mọ̀ pé ó wà ní life o tún wá ń pè é o tún sọ pé ọmọ yẹn sọ pé òun fẹ́ wá lọ bá bàbá ẹ̀ ọkùnrin yẹn máa try ọ̀rẹ́ pọ̀ lẹ́ni ọlẹ́nìnà.
olóṣìírí wèrè ni so magnet wà ní magnet tó máa ń fa àwọn wèrè mọ́ra wọn is always there pẹ̀lú àwọn èèyàn náà so you cannot expect somebody tó ní what to something good going for them in life láti ṣalábàpàdé irú Yomi yẹn ẹ sọ fún mi náà pẹ̀lú whatever tó ní lábẹ́ náà tó bá fọmọ success lóyún náà tíyẹn náà di rédèrè tọmọ náà di kinní náà nígbà ṣe máa sọ pé ọmọ success náà ọmọ gidi ni ẹ máa mọ̀ pé wèrè lébi wèrè náà lọ ti jọ pàdé papọ̀ the same thing pẹ̀lú yẹn náà èèyàn gidi kan lè ṣalábàápàdé irú Yomi yẹn. so àwa ti ṣe shift wa tán nìyẹn o.
shift wo ta ló ń gba ó lè resume shift dẹ́n ṣe shift yẹn.
o ti parí shift tèmi.
lórí justice for Mohbad bàbá gbọ́ pẹ́ wá justice of Mohbad nfa mo àjòkò máa kọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ kí ní ẹ̀ ń gbà mí pé justice wo làwọn pípù yìí ń wá gan káàkiri nǹkan fi wá ó ń kérora lẹ́nìí ó ti sú òun lè máa treat tọ́pìkì mi o ó ti sú òun yẹn ló ti ẹ̀fọ́n nísìmí jù kí ló ń sú ẹ nígbà tí owó ò yọjú mọ́ ó ń sú gbogbo yín ẹ̀ ń korí wọlé lẹ́yìn ọkọ̀ọ̀kan kò sówó mọ́.
ọlẹ́rìí burúkú akígbe márùn yẹn ń kọ́ ṣé yìí máa ń pariwo ẹ̀.
olórí àkóṣù ṣe ṣó lé ní wèrè tó ṣó tó ṣe lé ní olórí burúkú ó ní ṣé wọ́n rántí oògùn tí wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n gbé sínú báàgì Mohbad níbo la báàlà tó ṣe débi ìgbà ètò yìí ó la tún padà sí ó sì lọ́gbọ̀n ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lé ní o Wumi Cynthia Adébánjọ pariwo ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ o.
àtọ́jà ń pé ọkọ̀ akóyọyọ lóyè máa kán wọn lẹ́sẹ̀ dànù.
láti ẹ̀ wá ń ṣe nǹkan ẹ bá ń ṣe tí nǹkan yìí for good 2 years mi ì lè dán wò màá wá máa ṣe nǹkan ẹyọ kan fún odidi ọdún méjì láìsí kókó kan má jẹ́ máa ṣe wèrè yẹn lọ́dún.
wọ́n á tẹ̀sán mọ́ Wumi the supernatural woman máa wò pé
ẹjẹ̀ tún ṣe wèrè o fódìdí oṣù bíbí ọmọ yẹn ajẹ́ tún wọbẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ kan ajẹ́ tún dàrú pẹ̀ mọ́ yín lọ́wọ́ a tún close everything.
fàìtà crunchy slave náà bọ́ta lánàá wọ́n parọ́ mọ́ òun pé ó ní ìfẹ́dà sọ wípé òun rí response látọ̀dọ̀ presidency gbogbo ò rí kọ̀kọ̀ pé irọ́ ni pé ó kàn fún forward àwọn letters tí Yomi ń kọ Yomi kàn forward sóhun pé òun ò rí
agbọ́yìn náà díẹ̀
òun ò rí response.
ó ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ clear lójú gbogbo wọn.
ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ má dáhùn àwọn olè àwọn àgbàyà.
ẹlẹ́sìn ni wọn tí ó bá ń ṣèjà tó bẹ́lẹ̀ láàrin wọn yà á máa support irú ẹ̀ lọ ní Yomi is working.
wọ́n ti rí alternative ní Mr. Pata tó náà ti rí alternative ní wọ́n ti rí underground people kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ọ̀sùn jọ́jà àti discard Yomi.
ẹ ti gbàgbé bó lórí burúkú mọ́ lórí kẹ́hìndì yìí bóyá ń sáré kiri ilẹ̀ fún jòsì gbà yẹn jòsì will give us justice we need to continue.
ó pèrè ní jòsì àkọ́ńṣà lọ́ba náà.
kó tó tún jọ́ǹpù ṣíìpù lọ síbòmíì ó tún ti rí ìmíì sí wọn ti rán underground tó ti abandon Yomi nígbà tó underground wọn tún ti lulẹ̀ báyìí sí tíṣẹ́ ti parí ní ibi tó kóṣẹ́ pamọ́ sí.
overground la máa ń lọ báyìí ẹ̀hún pé wọ́n lọ sí underground overground ló tún kú báyìí wọ́n tún lọ gbé tìmù gọ́s ẹ̀hún pé critical thinker náà lulẹ̀ gbogbo wọn lulẹ̀ overground ló dẹ́kun báyìí surface train.
àwọn wèrè déédéé.
Maxi fresh ṣẹ́ wa ń bẹ̀ ẹ wá take over shift yín o ọ̀run tí ń pè mí náà. Maxi fresh Mr. Paita ẹ ṣé gan sir thank you so much.
tó bá rí bákan náà.
ẹ ṣe sà ó dára sà.
Ó dàárọ̀ o. Can you wonderful week ahead?
ṣáàjọ gbọ́ ọdẹ kálẹ̀.
Ẹ kalẹ́ o, ẹ kújọ́ mẹ́ta mà. Yes ma. Flaky mi sẹ́.
ọkọ Yomi dé. ọkọ Yomi dé. Yomi tètè sáwọ́ abẹ́ pílò lọ. abẹ́
One and only Yomi girlfriend.
Yomi mẹ́wàá láká ló gba gbogbo time mi. Mẹ́wàá láká
Activist flaky. Activist flaky.
mẹ́wàá láká ni ò jẹ́ kí n rojú ráyè ìwájú bọ̀ mo rí ẹ o Yomi pikin penis sórí kankan mo ti advice ìwà tí mẹ́wàá láká ẹ lọ find ara yín ẹ̀yin méjì lè fi tara yín mẹ́wàá láká ò tí ì dé bus stop ẹ Yomi ń dúró díẹ̀ orí burúkú kan náà the same size orí burúkú lẹ́jọ́ social media ẹ jẹ́ máa lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ohun tí ń kù mí bọ̀ máa fún Yomi kò kí ń ṣe ni mo kàn fẹ́ má ṣàláì má wà fún celebration tó wà nílẹ̀ gbogbo ọjọ́ tọ́jọ́ lè ní mo wà ń bẹ̀ mo tún sùn mo tún jí mo bá wọn lórí ijó àlí múdùdú ńlá ẹ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ayé ẹ̀ àlí màmá múdùdú ńlá ń bíbá ẹnì kò ní múdùdú kékeré olórí ibú ọmọ àṣìbí ọmọ tó bá sọ pé àwọn tí wọ́n yẹ kó fi ṣe nǹkan oṣù dànù Yomi ò wà lára wọn òye ò ta wọ́gìlì a máa là mọ́lẹ̀ fún ẹ ò fáìn tabẹ́tabẹ́ ò fáìn tìdítìdì ò sẹ́ksì ò ní ò wà masculine ò wà feminine ò kọ̀dù abẹ́ ò dàbí àmọ́ ẹ̀bà ọmọ burúkú játijàti ọmọ tó fi ń ṣépè fún àwọn ọmọ burúkú bíi mẹ́wàá láká very foolish child ní ẹni Yomi éèjì lásán ló gbé lórí children ni ẹ child a very foolish person mi èèyàn tó foolish bí ẹ tí ò lójú tì ó máa fẹ́lì ó fẹ́lì ó lulẹ̀ kábíyèsí Ọlọ́run for like 3 days ojú dẹ̀ ń gbà mí tí fáwọn tó gbé Fabiyi ilé ẹ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin Fabiyi family dáa báwo lẹ ṣe wá ṣe tẹ́ ẹ ṣe láṣẹ tì báyìí torí Ọlọ́run wèrè rẹ gbé sílé gbé tó bí ọmọ yìí ló bí síta o wèrè gidi ni wèrè gidi inú mi dùn ó ń ṣe ẹ̀sín wèrè bọ̀bọ̀ríànà dẹ̀ ń bá ẹ fúẹ̀lì ẹ̀sín ẹ̀ o ò dẹ̀ notice ibi tó gọ̀dé ó máa gọ̀ lọ́mọ o gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí Yomi Fabiyi ti dá yín kọjá nígbà nú oyún tètè lọ máa ṣe deliverance fáwọn ọmọ yín àṣìbí gidi ni bọ̀bọ̀ yìí very useless you are wicked you are evil ìkànnì ẹ ọ̀dájú èèyàn ni ẹ kátikàtì èèyàn ni ẹ sórí series tí mo ṣe fún mẹ́wàá lákàtàn lọ́wọ́ sorry tí bá máa fi ṣe tọ́wọ́ ló máa kú gbogbo fídíò wèrè tó máa ké airport tó máa ṣe ẹ tí rí pátápupa presidency gbogbo ti presidency ẹ mo ti ní already mo máa play ẹ òru ní show ẹ torí àwọn alimájì onídàtà wọn lọ́ni àárọ̀ wọn lọ́lọ́sàn àwọn èèyàn gidi lọ́ni òru ìwọ wà lára àwọn alimájì onídàtà torí ẹnu rẹ ní di 2 o ti jáde ní 2 o'clock o ti jáde ní 12 tó bá máa fi di òru wà á ti lọ sùn ṣóò tèmi ò ṣe fúrú wọn àwọn tá a máa liberate kó ní stupidity ẹ kò ń ṣe àwọn tó ń dáwó wọ́n máa dáwó fún ẹ̀kú ni wọ́n á ti sọ pé máa bú ẹwọ 2027 ni but by that 2027 wọ́n á máa dáwó láti lọ gba lọ́ọ̀yà fún ẹ̀kú kú ònú ẹ̀wọ̀n Yomi wàá ṣe ẹ̀wọ̀n you are too desperate for money and you are not ready to work òṣìpàlàbà ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ kọjá ṣípàbópàbó ó ti ṣí di eru olórí burúkú ọmọ játijàti very ugly idiot onírọ́ bọ̀bọ̀ríànà máa bá ṣe ẹ lọ ibi tó yẹ kó ṣẹ̀ sí dé ni kò yọwọ́ lọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀ bọ̀bọ̀ríànà Watch your back. You're misbehaving. What you misbehave tipẹ́. Òun ṣe bí bouncy baby boy. Òun bounce already here. Anyway, ọjọ́ títí ò tí dé. Irú èèyàn máa ń jẹ́ kí kọ́ọ̀pù ẹ̀ fù kó dà lẹ̀ tán dáadáa. What everybody ṣe ṣíjú sí ẹ. I'm a celebrity. I'm a this, I'm a that. Òun ló jẹ́ kó rẹ̀ rí bó ṣe rí yẹn. You're a very foolish person. Foolish tó gbé 4 wá kó ṣe F ti wà expensive jù fún ẹ. Fool tó gbé 4 wá níwọ̀. O stupid gan, very dull idiot. Wo game tó ń play. Game tó máa rán ẹ lọ sọ́nà ẹ̀wọ̀n. Àìlọ sí school ó hàn ní gbogbo ìṣesí ẹ. Lọ́wọ́ wọn complete corporate 419. Wo bó ṣe operate. Wọ́n operate bí elébi big hungry lion bí títí ẹ. Obi tó bẹ́ẹ̀ dé, òun wá ń sáré káàkiri. Ẹ̀yin dáwó. Ẹ dáwó sínú ìṣòro Yomi. Ẹ dáwó sínú inú játijàti. Inú rádaràda Yomi. Gbàtẹ́ ẹ lè tọ́jú ara yín. Ẹ lè jẹ nǹkan tó dáa. Ẹ lè tọ́jú ẹbí, ẹ lè tọ́jú ara. Ẹ tọ́jú Yomi náà. Irú ìlògùn ẹ̀ máa mú ẹ̀yin rádaràda èèyàn yín játijàti. Ṣé wo bí a widow jẹ́ èèyàn kan tí yàn bá jà? Tí yàn go scot free. Orí yín ti burú. Ẹ wo rẹ̀ mi ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣe ṣòro. 3 hours kan tán ni. Mẹ́wọ̀n láká ló wà lórí ọ̀pọ̀ Yomi. Wàá jẹ ìyá láyàyà. Ó fi 1 year ó fi dààmú. Ó mọ̀ pé inú dààmú ló wà. Nígbà táwọn ẹgbẹ́ ẹnu ní industry àbọ̀wọ̀n tó lọ bá ń bẹ̀ àbí tó jù lọ. Tó fi ń drop movie 2 mẹ́ta lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà sí sinimá. Ìwọ rìnrìn òṣòrìnrìn àrè rádaràda lórí TikTok ó ń ṣẹ̀sìn ń dẹpọ̀ délẹ̀. Ibẹ̀ náà lọ ti ń describe pikin penis yẹ. Ìwọ ó yẹ kó máa bítà. Ó yẹ kó máa bítà gbà tó nǹkan tó yẹ kó fi jọ́ ọmọkùnrin kò wúlò. Ìwọ ọmọ òfò. Olórí burúkú. Watch out fún mi o. All of ti block me everywhere. I don't care. But watch out fún mi. Series lọ́rọ̀ ẹ máa jẹ́. A máa play ni. So máa tag àwọn colleagues in industry tó bá ti bídà nínú wọn. Kó gba script lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Wọ́n ṣòfò nìyẹn. Gbogbo yín náà lẹ máa wà bí tó bá ti bídà nínú yín ẹ gba script lọ́wọ́ Yomi. Kẹ́ sọ pé colleague yín ni. Kó gbowó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ kó ṣe fún mi pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Kárí ẹ̀ tọ́ nìyẹn. Olórí burúkú ọmọ játijàti. Idiot olè. Àtọ̀ọ́lé òṣìpàlàbà. Òṣìdọ̀tì. Olóòórùn olójú ẹ̀pà. Foolish somebody. Ẹ má bínú. Mi láti wá lálẹ́ yìí. Ó dàrú. Má bínú jàre.
Yeah, me, do you want me too much drop? Yeah, sure. Maxi fresh ṣe wà ńlẹ̀. Gbogbo show yẹn mi ò tiẹ̀ tí gbọ́ kankan náà. Maxi fresh. Àwọn náà kò ti sùn báyìí. Náà jẹ́ fẹ́ sùn. Alright, so yeah, èwo lẹ ní fún ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́.
We all have different information, but I think Queen is maybe cousin or sister, just spending one with the other, so she should have her own information too. But at the end of the day, you're going to see from my own direction and you see from Queen's direction. And I will answer any question. And my position that your petition is the reason why Spending was arrested. I will tell you how all of those things happened, how I knew it to some certain extent, and then some evidences if need be. Okay, if need be, if Queen disagrees with me to some extent, then I will have to, if need be. Okay, but if it's not necessary, I don't like to expose informants. Otherwise, all these ladies will just get mad. So, yes, and I want to also make you understand that ever since Pending got arrested, a lot of communications has happened between different people. Like, I mean, when I say different, but hey, Papariano, want to have that discussion with the Queen, the direct link to spending. So I'll be bringing her up and we'll listen to her own side of the story. Okay. So yeah, but my opinion, like as I've said, I believe Yomi petition is the reason why spending was arrested. And on the other side of the under gene, there seems to be something too happening whereby if I have a video how spending was big, the arrest of spending, you know, some people paid for the flight ticket, they mobilized the police, all of those things. But there was a particular petition that was already deposited that the IPOs were already acting upon. And yes, so on one side we have Comrade Moses, on the other side we have Yomi, Fabiyi, and yeah, so these are the two people spearheading, you know, the overground, okay, the overground. So let's have the discussion. Yes. Hello, our dearest Queen. And this lady, she started just Mohbad on this platform. We're very friendly, we're very cool until we disagreed on some certain grounds. But I mean, yeah, sometimes people can have disagreement and they later agree, you know, in order to continue to agree.
Hello.
What's going on, Queen?
How are you? Hello, how are you? Hello.
Oh my goodness.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah, clear your voices, I can hear you. But again, I hope, let us not make it very emotional, okay, so that we can be very clear in our explanations. Sure, you get.
I didn't want to involve myself in all this issue with Yomi Fabiyi, you know, and all the rights. I didn't want to involve myself. I don't think you've ever seen me anywhere on any platform addressing it, right? Because it's just not my business.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm aware you've addressed the same persons, ladies.
Yeah, I've never addressed because it's none of my business, right? Because I have my reservations.
You have communicated to different women, people about the case, which I'm fully aware of. And also, I want to say this, right? Please, let's try to make this so real, okay, and let's be factual. Because in the conversation, there are some things that you might not know that I know. So when I'm asking those questions, you just comply. So you understand? Because I've also done my good research. Now for us to know, speak the truth and let the truth lead. So if you can cooperate with that, I mean, we are good to go. You can talk about your side and talk about my side. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So
but
the reason
just know that as much as you know what happened in Abuja, I know so much to as much as
okay.
From the IPO, from the head of the homicide department, how spending was built, how Arifa, the hotel, how they slept near Arifa spending house for 3 days. You know, I have all those information. And how you communicated Tony Peperempe, I have all those information with me. So
who told you communicated Tony Peperempe?
Please, just go on.
Because I don't understand. So
I know so much about this whole thing. So that you are guided.
Because okay. I'm surprised you know so much and you are still supporting Yomi. Because that's my reason. Actually, like I said, I didn't want to be involved in none of this, right? When I found out that you are the only one still supporting him, right? And I just assumed that you don't know what is going on. But from what you're telling me now, it's like you know most of the things because some things you've mentioned.
Do you now know that? From what I just said now, do you now know that I know more of the things that
I know. Because I would then if you know, then why are you still indulging him?
Yeah, the thing is if you say if I know, why am I still indulging him? It's because you know, there was a misunderstanding, which I come to know that the officer, the IPO in charge, I'm talking about SP Joke Ige, I believe that she was manipulating these people for money.
She understand. I mean, on a good day, that officer should be charged. She should even be disciplined. She should be demoted. And so she played the under G, led by Comrade Moses, and she played Yomi Fabiyi. And I believe they also wanted to play spending to make money from these three sides, to make money from Yomi, make money from the under G, and also make money from spending. So yes, that is exactly. Why I felt like, hey, yes, that exactly. Was a game, yes. So that's why that is. Okay. Yeah, so then because for what you say, that's actually. Tell me what you know. Tell me what you know. No, you see, everything you said now is just what is really going on in this case, right? So you know all this, and you are still indulging Yomi like he's doing the right thing. Like he's doing the right thing. Like he's doing the right thing. Abuja, police, they were going to come arrest spending. But on the other side, yeah, too, the under G, they already have their own, they already mobilized Lagos State Police to try to catch spending. And that's why they rented hotel beside where spending was staying for 3 good days, and they were trying to see how they can pick spending, and until Arifa, finally, make it happen. But on the petition, which I said officially, spending was based on Yomi Fabiyi's petition. That's what I've always said. But the arrest, I did not deny that Arifa and Ondaji were not part of the process. But I think they played the Ondaji, one Bawolo, one Luwo. In fact, they were using all of them. Because they were too desperate. Exactly. They were too desperate to, don't emphasize on that. Hey, you're right. Yes, because I just thought you are not in the knowing all of that is going on. That this were you pushed by all this Ondaji to come talk to me? Did they tell you to come talk to me? Or you I don't talk to anybody there. Do you see him on TikTok anymore? It's just I just felt that because. I hope you understand. I hope you understand that. Like last time I said, this lady, each truck, towing people, and some certain people's accounts are under surveillance. Whatever they do with their account, I'm fully aware. I don't just want to embarrass them. They have some certain information that they have in their phone and they don't know. So when I told you that you spoke with some people, believe me, it happened. You spoke with towing people. So that's what I'm saying. When you said this, so is that correct? Is that correct? Oh, no. Who told you I spoke to her? I said we are going to be truthful here. Did you spoke to her? Oh my God! See, everybody, it's just everybody knows that in this case, when it comes to when you mention spending, the next thing is that is Queen. So she knows me and she came to confirm that it's you true they pick spending. That's all. So what is it? What is the big deal about talking to her? So he came to confirm from is it true that spending was confirmed, right? So what's the big deal about her calling me confirming if spending was really what would I say, arrested? Because she knows that she will get the right information from me. And she asked, is it true? I said yes. So what is that? What is the big deal about you calling me? She just called me. Is it true that Spain has been arrested? Okay, I want us to talk more so that you will know that, from whatever you say, I know so many things about the place. But I didn't just want them. They were trying to, act as if Yomi didn't have, he didn't know anything about spending arrest and he didn't have anything going on. They were trying to make it look like Yomi ambushed a particular case. He ambushed their case, which was not so. Which I believe they were both played. Both the under G, both Yomi, they were all played by the IPO. And that is why when the head of homicide came to find out, you see what he did, right? What did you do? What did you do? That's what I'm asking you. What did he do? No, yes, you seem to know it all. So that's why I know what I know. But you say you know what the head of homicide did, what he did. The end of the day, the money spending was supposed to pay. He was unable to pay it, right? He didn't pay. And why did okay, let me ask you then, why did spending pay the money they were requesting for? Talk now, okay, you know it all. Okay, so why didn't spending pay? I don't do camera. I don't do camera. I want to ask you. I'm so glad you know. Hold on. I'm so glad you know it all. So why didn't spending pay that ridiculous amount they asked him to pay? Why didn't he pay?
Yes, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Do you understand? I don't want, there was I said something here that there was some certain ladies involved. I don't want to go that area for now. Okay, I don't want to go that area. I don't want to talk about relationship of people. Do you understand? Is that clear? I think you support that too, right? I don't think,
Yes, I didn't come here for any other purpose because the last time...
want to do this. Yeah.
No. Like I said, I didn't come here for any other purpose. Like I said, I didn't even want to involve myself. Right? But I didn't want to involve myself in all these things going on, like you said. But, Fanny being arrested actually opened me to knowing a lot of things that I was not even interested in knowing. If not because Fanny was picked up.
I know a lot.
Exactly. Honestly, if I knew...
Probably I know more than you too.
If I knew you knew, hold on, Papa. If I knew you knew, honestly, I wouldn't even bother to. I was one that reached out to you that I want to come and talk to you.
When did you reach out to me? When?
I reached out to you today on your. I DM'd you. Because I thought, so everything you're telling me is that went on. Because like I said, all this thing I'm going about Yomi, whatever. I didn't want to involve myself because it's none of my business. Right? If not because Fanny was picked up, that I had to get involved. And I got to know a lot of things that I found out that you probably don't know. And they're just they're just giving out their hand-earned money for nothing. That is what I'm upset about. But for me, I will always stand against injustice.
It's not your money.
I know it's not my money, but I know it's not my money, but see, my conscience, if I see something going on wrong, and I don't address it, I don't nip it in the bud, it pricks my conscience. I wish I could just mind my business, honestly.
If Yomi doesn't have a hand in this arrest, why then are you after Yomi?
Who is after Yomi? How? Why am I after Yomi? I'm not after Yomi. I don't like...
Did you write a petition against Yomi?
What's my business is I never wrote a petition against him. Do you see what I said? I said I didn't want to involve myself in all of this. If not because Penny was picked up and I was involved in his release, and during getting released, I had privy to knowing a lot of things. And I find out that most of the things out there that I too didn't know originally, and I got to know. And I found out that I should like mind my business anyway and just keep quiet. But I'm just somebody like I don't like it when I see something going on wrong, something is wrong, and I shut my eyes to it. I wish I could, but
I wish I could invite Tony Peperepe to come here now, but I don't want to.
Oh my God, I didn't come here to talk about Tony. See, since you've known, because like I said, see, Papareno, I was one that DM'd you, right? If you look at this evening or this afternoon, whatever, I was on that DM'd you, and you go to the tone of my message, my chat with you.
What was your chat? What did you write?
I said, Paparano, because I checked. A lot of people are beginning to know the truth about what Yomi is doing, right? I was glad about that. Well, I found out that it is you that brought him to platform and you are still kind of promoting him. As if what he's doing is right. You get me? What you're doing is right. And it's not doing the right thing. So that's why I felt, I looked around. I found out that Oloriebi has hands off. His hands is off. He's no more collecting. He's not allowing donation on his platform anymore. Good.
Okay, you're against the donation.
Exactly, because...
But again, why are you not against... We are talking about the under Jane, the 8 million that was... Okay. Let me go too far.
Oh my God, you know it all. So why did you make me come? You know it's all already now. Honestly, I thought you were not in the know. Honestly, I knew you know this much. I wouldn't even bother myself.
Know more than you know. I said, I probably
exactly.
Know more than you know.
But what you're telling me now.
Those officers you're talking about, they've spoken to many people. The same thing they told you. They told your lawyer.
I didn't talk to any officer. Excuse me, I didn't talk to any officer. I didn't talk to you.
You told Spending's lawyer, practically the same thing to proper Spending's lawyer.
Who's Spending's lawyer? Who's Spending's lawyer?
Spending's lawyer now that you sent to.
Which of the lawyers? He has. I mean, which of the lawyers did I talk to?
The one you sent to Abuja now. Which one did you send to Abuja?
I didn't send the lawyer. I had to, when I found out that his lawyer in Lagos, they are indisposed. They couldn't make it to Abuja. They have an office. They have an office in Abuja, but they are.
Mm-hmm.
But I just felt okay. The lawyer in Lagos, because he's handling Spending case in Magistrate Court Yaba. So I allowed him to use his discretion to get a lawyer for us in Abuja, because I wanted him to.
Do you mind if you can put Spending online? Let me ask him one or two questions.
See, hold on. His lawyers have told him no. But you can't come out to say anything. Anybody that wants to join issues with him, let it go to the. There's a matter. Hold on. There's a matter on him at the magistrate's court. Yeah, but go there. Go there now. There's a matter going on. It's a public. Your court is to the public. If you feel you have anything, walk up to the prosecutor. Who is prosecuting this case? Exactly. So how would you come to the public to do what? He has told what he knows. You are still labeling him as a liar, as a killer, whatever.
Wumi.
What do you want him to say? Please, I didn't come because of Spending. I beg. I have to take my leave now. Since I know that I thought you were naive, you don't know anything, and you were still supporting Yomi. That's why I say, you know what? Go to my chat.
Since you knew me since 2 years ago, do you think I support evilly for him?
I know you don't. Then why are you supporting him when you know that there's no need for that? Yomi can never get justice. When you know, why are you still? Yes.
How sure are you that he will know? How much percent sure?
He can't get justice because let me start with this. First and foremost,
Wumi said that she should.
Hold on, you know, like Yomi can never get the justice. He can't. Like I told you, it is Spending being arrested that got me privy to so many informations. Right? That's all I knew.
Can we discuss this information if you don't mind?
Exactly. That's what I came for. So let us deceiving people.
Let's talk about it. Go on.
Exactly. First and foremost, there's nothing like presidency anywhere. There's nothing about Yomi writing letter to presidency or the presidency replying Yomi. I want Yomi to come here himself. Can you make another box and let him come or share the box? I think he's on life. Yomi is just doing all this for his pocket. Like I said, I didn't want to involve myself in all of this. But when I got privy to some information, really, Yomi cannot get justice for he can't. Because he's giving you people for the impression he has connection. He's connected with the presidency. He's writing to... There's nothing like that. There's nothing like presidency.
Yes. Can you tell me when he was picked up and investigated?
No, he wasn't picked up. No. See.
I know why she was invited. Sorry, she was invited and investigated. Why?
See, when it comes to...
if you don't know, tell me you don't know. Don't say you don't know.
Hold on. Yomi's aspect is none of my business. You get me? Wumi's aspect, I don't have any business with it. Although the person I had to pick
same way I know some people you talk with. Same way I know some people who may talk to.
But I didn't come here for Wumi. I came here for Yomi. Because he keeps giving people the impression.
Yomi and Wumi, it looks alike.
Yomi keeps giving people the impression he wants to get them justice. Wait, where is the justice he getting? He doesn't have connection to the presidency. The so-called letter he said he wrote is a lie. They are all lies.
Did you read the letter? Have you read it?
I read it. You know, let me tell you what happened. See, like I told you, if not because the arrest was pending, I don't have any business all of this. And so, whoever is giving He's our money.
Why do you have problem with him? Why do you have issues with him? He didn't, according to you now.
He didn't arrest pending. He didn't physically. He didn't. He also. I don't care. The thing is that hold on. Is the way a manner spending was picked. The formal thing to do is to serve him an invitation, invite him to FCID, not getting police from wherever they lodged in an hotel and they picked him. That is infringing upon his fundamental human rights. That was wrong. If they have called him on just a phone call from FDIC to spending, you are wanted at NDIC Abuja in respect of we are conducting. There's a petition before us. One from Yomi, one from the other underground people. They said, can you come to FDIC? He would make himself an issue.
There was a petition. One from Yomi, one from underground, right?
Yes.
Okay.
One from Yomi, one from underground. And but both were on the same premise. Both were on the same premise.
It was harmonized for prosecution.
Which I believe that which harmonize you should harmonize.
No, when I say harmonize,
I've been hearing you saying that whatever.
Yeah, I want to
telling you.
Yeah, no,
you did not harmonize anything.
I only mean
you let
charge.
I have only 40 minutes here, please. I beg you, I'm going to walk, please. I have 40 minutes. Right. You know.
All right. My sweetheart.
Like I said, it's none of my business if people are giving money. But I don't like it when people just manipulate and lie. Why are you lying? Okay, fine. But let me tell you how he lied. First and foremost, there was no letter to the presidency. The presidency giving any order. There was nothing like that. Nothing like that.
Okay.
Nothing.
The second line. What's the second line? Is that the only line?